In today's video, I want to touch base a little bit about garden safety, and not necessarily gardens, but regular foliage found around your own house. Now, if you're like me, you're outdoors and you spot an unsightly plant growing near your bushes, you may just think, grab it and pull outward, get rid of the weed before it becomes a problem or a incident where it's going ahead and it's taking away from the beauty of your plants that you love so much. But as you can see while filming this video today, I'm just sharing with you just some of the variations of different nuisances of weeds that are growing around regular foliage. But last night I ran into a plant that looks like this. But there's other plants that look like this, and so on and so forth. But this plant actually did something terrifying. See, with this plant, it actually caused this sort of rash, basically from the thorns pricking my hands through the barbed thorns. And I immediately got burns and numbs all on my hand, all caused by an allergic reaction to this weed that literally loves to grow up chain link fences and cause hive-like bumps on wherever it goes ahead and it pierces through the barbed thorns that enter into your underside of your skin. So take a good look at it. This plant is called a stinging nettle. And the plant is a common weed known for its tiny hair-like stinging structures called trichomes. And on the leaves and stems of the stinging nettle, also known as the urtica dioica, when touched, the hollow hairs inject irritating substances such as histamine, formic acid, acetylcholine, and serotonin into the skin, leading to burns, stings, pain, redness, swelling, itchy hive-like bumps, numbness, or tingling that lasts hours to days. And the reactions are very common, and usually they're very short-term, but it feels very intense, almost like TENS on my hands. If you've ever had a TENS therapy session, you'd understand. So if it happens to you, whether you're wearing gloves or not, because the barbs and the thorns are very thin and they can pierce your skin very easily through even wearing gloves. I was wearing gloves. Don't scratch, wash with soap and cold water as soon as possible. And it actually tells you, apply duct tape or a waxing strip to where it went ahead and it pierces through in an attempt to pull out any embedded hair thorn barbed wires that have entered under your skin. And my immediate also reaction was to go ahead and go for extra strength Benadryl because I felt very uncomfortable. I felt like I was having an allergic reaction full blown. So that's what I did, and you can utilize hydrocortisone cream, calamine lotion, baking soda paste, or aloe vera for soothing. But of course, if neither of those things alleviate the pain, the best thing that you can do for yourself is seek medical help. Reach out to your medical care team, telehealth, anything like that, if you have a reaction and you're unsuccessful with at-home remedies. But I'm completely disturbed how something such as this weed can go ahead and have so many negative side effects on me in such a short period of time. And I'm going to show you some of the after effects still felt on my hands. You can see still there, but my whole hand, these little tiny dots, were all from this plant. They had little bumps all over my whole hand. My hand was swollen and it was terrible. And I didn't know that this little plant was the whole cause of it. And I was wearing gloves and it just came through my skin. They're so fine, so razor sharp like. So if you happen to run into the stinging nettle or any other type of plant, feel free to go ahead and make sure you take care of yourself, because this little innocent weed or plant or whatever it is, it's stinging nettle, and it could be in your garden hidden somewhere, and you won't know until you try to grab it to get it out, and lo and behold, you can get an allergic reaction just as I did. I hope you all enjoyed this helpful little video and just a friendly reminder for safety in the garden. And other than that, I hope you all have a great, fantastic day, allergy free, hopefully, and I will see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.